Well, welcome to Woman Talk with Prophetess K. I'm sorry, my audience. I'm sorry. I hope you all are coming on. Please join me. I've done something that I did not know that I wasn't supposed to do. Actually, my children had some music playing in the back. So when I came live, that music was on, and I just found out that Facebook Live do not allow you to play no one else's music in the background. And however, I was not trying to play that music because that song does not agree with me coming to you all as Prophet K. And what that song was saying was, my milkshake, some. That's what that song was saying. Okay, I don't even know the words to it. My children were just listening to the song. Actually, you all heard me when I first came live. I say, turn that stuff off here in my house. But however, I just want to, I'm coming to you all live. Like I told you all, the studio, I'm not in the studio. I guess when the studio, guess we're on vacation. But hopefully I'll be going back inside the studio. But those of you all who's been knowing me for a while know that I've always had a studio here in my home. I set up a studio here at my home, and when I used to send do my recording and stuff and send it out to now when I was on TV and all that. But however, today's show, we want to talk. I want to talk to you all about, and so I'm gonna go over. It's gonna be from 6:30 to 7:30. Of course, I can do that because I'm in my own studio. Okay, I have the copyrights here. Thank you. However, and that's no offense to anyone. And I have on, and it's a purpose, a reason why I have on my Mickey. These snuggle suits or whatever you call it, pajama suits. And the reason why I have on there's another sound in the background. I guess we're finna cut that sound down. But however, I have this on because of today's topic. Women, I want you all, I really wanted to sit down, and I know that this may have happened because when I first came on at 5:50, I saw so many of you all chiming on, so you all can hear what I was going to talk about, because I told you all yesterday what I would be talking about today. And then also I wanted to come back because I promised the men that I would talk about these things. And then, I would spend a little time talking about what I was not able to talk about last week. And of course, like I told you all, I really didn't have no idea that we were going to be on vacation and that I wouldn't be in the studio. I didn't know that. Had I had known that, I wouldn't have made promises. I wouldn't have made promises. So what I want to say to my phenomenal viewers is this right here, is that we're going to talk about the first session. I want to get this out of the way is what the men asked me. And this picture that you all see in the back, this is my beautiful mother. She's exited the earth realm, and her name is Pretty Darling. And the fruit don't fall from the tree. And if you all know, y'all know that's just Prophetess K. Okay, I love just being me, and I'm full of humor. That's just part of my personality. God gave it to me. I didn't steal it. I didn't buy it. I didn't rob no one for it. He gave it to me. I can't help because he gave it to me and chosen it. And that's what we're going to talk about today, women. The topic today, we really have two topics. One of them is should we deprive men of spending time with their children if they are not with you, or if they are not financially supporting them? Now, I let you know, these are my personal opinions. Some of this will be my personal opinion, but also I can tell you, I'm going to sum it up with the word of God, because you have to forgive anyway. We're supposed to forgive, and that's what we're supposed to do, and allow a person to be who they are, because we cannot change another human. And then my other subject, women, today is going to be the two things that dampers, and I know I'm going to continue this one next week with my sister, because let me see a way of saying this. There's two things that really convicts a woman and bring a woman, I say it this way, to almost to her lowest. And I never forget when my aunt said that to me. She said, a man can make, and it's a man and thing that can strip us. It's a man and drugs. And I can say both of them because I've dealt with both of them. Of course, I have Lady B in the house with me today. Hey, Lady B.
Hey.
Y'all hear in the background?
Yes.
Okay, she's here. And so she said, well, woman, I said, oh, honey, Lady B, I need to hang around me a little bit. She used to be around Prophetess K. Show enough because she get to listen to Prophetess K. Prophetess K will let you know that every woman is a size sexy and every woman is phenomenal with her $5 high. Y'all know what I'm saying. Come on, say it with me. My phenomenal women with my $5, whether you got 20, whether you got 100, whether you got 1,000, or whether you a millionaire, billionaire, ask Oprah. Ask that girl Oprah. And what I'm trying to say is this right here. I said, well, Lady B gonna have to hang around Prophet Taylor a little while so she can see that no woman, I don't know a woman or now making her another woman making hurt your feelings, but damper me, and we have the same thing. You may have a little more money than I have. You may have a little more hair than I have. Y'all know Prophetess Cat. But baby, I have been wonderfully created, and so have you. That's the reason why I say, woman, you got it. You've been wonderfully created. It's nothing that a woman can say to dampen my spirit. She may can hurt my feelings or something. And it's true and far between. But to dampen me, because you may say something about my children, and you may be right. You may say something about my sweetie, about my baby, my man, my boo, or whatever y'all want to call it. It's okay with me because I told you it's not what you call me, what you say about me, it's what I answer to. And that's what I'm trying to get all of my sisters here in the earth realm to see, to get this, is that how we've been wonderfully created, because, and also, and we're so necessary. We had to be, because man was here first. And to see that how God laid man down and created this, woman, you got it. Don't, and so it's irrelevant of what another sister, like I say, whether your makeup, I don't care how she wear her makeup. I may not wear my makeup. Yeah, like she wears her makeup. I may choose not to wear makeup. Actually, I really don't have to wear a lot of makeup, but that don't take away from those who do wear makeup, okay? So I guess Lady B gonna have to hang around me so she can see where I'm coming from in this area. Because when man was here, when he laid man down, he created woman, baby. That was a necessity. He said man should not be alone. So let me know, my sisters, that baby, we was needed. And as a matter, I'm gonna get up and show y'all. I sat in this chair for a purpose, to talk about the woman. This is a Genesis chair. My sweetie purchased these chairs for me, and I don't know if you all can see it, but this chair right here is the book of Genesis. It's the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, and all that inside this chair. And it's a special chair to me. Actually, there's two of them. So, and I sat in this chair for a special reason, and because women, we was wonderfully created. And today, sisters, I really want to get serious about that. But I'm going to go now. That's what we're going to talk about for us women. But going back to the men, because I did promise my men that I would talk about this. They said, Prophet, to the door. We know to the table, because we you come out with it. You said, and and I like hearing from God when I talk. I have notes. I write down things and stuff. But I'm open to the Spirit of the Lord to use me. I'm open for the Spirit to use me as he please. And so I'm going to say like this right here. I don't think it's right to keep a child from his father. And last week when I said this, I mentioned my children's father, my oldest son's father, my oldest daughter's father. And out of the 6 children, all the rest of my children is by my husband. And so, and that means three fathers. Like I said, yeah, I have three babies' daddies. Yeah, I sure do. Some of you do too, but some of you didn't have your baby. And that's another thing, sisters, that I'm saying is that just because you see your sister have some, you don't put your mouth on her. Whether you got one baby daddy, two baby daddy, three baby daddy, four baby daddy, five baby daddies, or whatever baby dad is, it's been done. It is what it is. We're supposed to learn from our faults, our mistakes, and we go on. We're not supposed to take our sisters' issues and stuff and beat them up with it and judge them. We're not called to do that. Because one thing prophet would say is this right here. If you come to me, and if you tell me something negative about a person, I keep a mirror out with me at all times. I turn that mirror around on you. I say, now find something about you. Because what you just said negative about that person, about your sister woman, I guarantee you, when you look in the mirror, it's something about you that you don't like. But if not, it's something about you that someone else doesn't like. No one likes everyone. You need to know that. And see, like I said, you're right. My show is different because I like the solution. I want to come to the solution. We already know this. We know that. We already know this bad about her. We already know this bad. We already know about me. I hear Russ Simmons. I was reading up on him. He's going and doing a lot test, and it's no offense to the Me Too, but we're going to talk about that too, with Gabrielle Union. But before the men, all three of my children, and I don't know if my sister-in-law, I can't see who's watching, but I have a sister-in-law, and her name is Sonia. But however, she always say, Karen, how you get all them good dads? Oh, your children got some good dads, some good fathers. And what I tell is this right here. What I tell people, then they should say, and you get along with all of them. It ain't so much that I really like, at least one. I say it like this right here. They all right. We get along and all that. But I'm going to tell you, I just chose because I feel like I was taken from my father at a young age. And I felt like I had a good father, the father that raised me. The father I thought was my father. And I felt like it was unfair. My dad always worked. I felt like I was thrown over. I often say that I felt like I was thrown out launched out into the deep, to the deep and told swim out the best way you know how, which was thrown over in Howland Court. So I chose to get along with my children's father. Now, the first child's father, that was one of the worst situations that I see. The reason why I understand the reason why you all, when women say, I don't want to deal with him and, this here and that there. I understand. Believe me, it was a bad situation. My oldest child father, it wasn't him, but it was his affiliation, so I just say it that way. It was a bad situation because, for one, they was jealous of my baby. That was the only baby he had, the only son he had, and they was jealous of my baby back then. My son was very beautiful. They used to call him Little Papoose, and he had everything. I mean, he was just a spoiled. Everybody just loved on him. He was spoiled. But it was one of them situations where if I even went toward the house, there would be a fight. So, and I did, and I wouldn't, I tried my best to get on. I had went on with my life. As a matter of fact, my oldest baby I just going to tell y'all, he was 5 months and I got pregnant again. So I was already calling myself back in puppy love again, okay? That's what I call it, puppy love, because I come to experience on it. I just really fell in love. I know now. But what I'm saying is this right here, and I never kept my children away from their father. They should have relationships with them unless they're going into an environment that's unsafe for them. He don't have to want you. He don't have to want you. And then, I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna come back with that. Okay, I know he hurt you. I got hurt too. The whole 9 months, my oldest son father would walk around and say that I wasn't pregnant by him. But then he'll call me at nighttime so I can come down there and sleep with him. The whole 9 months that I was pregnant, he would tell me, "That's my baby, that's my baby." So I understand that, but you know what? still have a relationship with him. That was over 30-some years ago. My second child's father. I told him, I'm going to say this, he never done but one thing for her. And the store up on 12th Street, back here 30-some years ago, he went in the store and he didn't steal the whole bag of diapers. He went inside the store and he stole some diapers out the bag for her. Something else he done. And I told him, I said, I'm going to show you. They said, girl, you saw me up. And the thing about it, me and my children, father, we do get along. We get along. We laugh. I call them, we laugh. They'll call me and say, they'll listen to me. They be on listening to me. I don't know about the oldest one, father. He may come on sometime, him and his sweet, like my son's stepmom. Of course, this stepmom, I love her. She's my sweetie. Hey, Monica, that's my sweet. But anyway, yes, I'm a bias in that area with her. Thank you. Because she always have been my son's other mother. And it is so good to my baby. But what I wanted to say is that, yes, have a relationship. If you can have a relationship with them. And there's a book I want to tell you all about, my sister. It's by Bishop T.D. Jakes. It's called Help, I'm Raising My Child Alone. And when you go inside this book and begin to read it, it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing. That's the title of the book, Help, I'm Raising My Child Alone. But when you go in it is so much revelatory information, good information in it, telling you about if y'all don't get along, certain ways how to get along with them. Even if you have to get someone else to pick them up. Now, of course, my last four children, my last children are by, they are the ones from the age of 30 on down by my ex-husband. And as I say, a lot of people don't believe we divorced because we together a lot. He around all the time. But you know what? And he calls it co-parenting. Yeah, he called it co-parenting, and then also it's a little male spirit up in there. You know, y'all know I have two spirits that I name. It's the female spirit and the male spirit. And you know, I say the female, you have when a woman around, so there you go with that old female spirit. There you go, acting pretty, want to be spoiled and whining and all that. That's that old female spirit, you know. And because that's the way we females are. That's what I'm finna talk about. How we was not designed for certain things, and why God created us, and why we are created a certain way, and why we do certain things, some of the things that we do. To those of us who believe in the Bible, you might as well hang it up and stop trying to run away from certain things, because baby, it ain't going nowhere. When things happen in the fall with Adam and Eve, God say these things are going to happen. Okay. He said it's automatic. Having the baby, labor pains. Oh, you can find that. You might as well stop thinking this thing's not going to happen till your man work, sweat by his brow. You're going to labor, bottom line. So, yes. And you know, and like what I was saying with the male spirit, and that too, he called it co-parenting. I said co-parenting. Co-parenting don't mean you have to be around almost every day, do it. He said, well, that's co-parenting to me. So I don't argue with him. He says co-parenting, you know, and then that's what I'm going to talk about with the women, how we should cease to labor. If you have it somewhere, see, that's what our subject about, like I say, about the man and the drug. So I want to get off of that about, because the men did ask me to come and talk about that, because there's an apostle and it's bothering him that, he told me that he's not allowed to spend time with his children like he wants to. I mean, he to the point he said, well, prophet, see if she'll let you come pick him up. Now that's just straight bitter, mean, and ignorant and evil. Now you want to let that man see his children? That ain't right. You join them children, and the children is suffering in the process of the children. Because you don't like the other one. That's all. That's what it's about. Or he don't want you. He don't want you. I know that hurt too. It hurt me too. One told me he didn't want me. I said, you don't want no more baby. Baby said, I was a baby. I've been told that before. I was 5 months pregnant. My oldest came and told me, oldest child father came and told me, he said, well, actually he had already snuck off and got married. And I heard about it. I called him, I said, you married? He said, oh, well, yeah, see, I think she can take me somewhere. He was living in Howland Court too. I ain't forgot that. He was living in Howland Court. I ain't talking about, I'm not talking about what he married to now. He was living in Howland Court, and she was living right outside Howland Court. And he told me he married her because I live in the project and she did. I didn't know how to drive. I was only 18 years old. She knew how to drive. She got her a brand new car too, y'all. I was a little jealous. I was a little jealous. But his exact words to me was, I married her because she can take me somewhere and you can't. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm somewhere now. And it wasn't 6 months later, they were back in the project. Okay? So, baby, I know, don't tell me. And then she had the audacity to invite me to their new house. It had a pool. It was a brand new house. It wasn't like this. It was new though, nice. Right there. I'm talking about 30 years ago. So what I'm letting y'all know is that don't, we'll say, she said it because she never felt what I felt. I'm telling you, she invited me to the house and told me to look in the refrigerator so I could see all that food. She said, you want a sandwich? Carrie. Y'all know I'm a little young girl, don't know nothing. My feelings hurt. I just turned 18 years old. When I say a new house down there, then it was a brand new house, girl. But look at me 30 years later. Thank you. Now he say, you have the best hand. So, baby, that's what I'm saying. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. If the man not misusing his children, and the stepmom or the I just heard one of y'all call that other woman a wench or something. I just heard that in the spirit. But you know that y'all know how we can do. We'll put a name on them. Y'all know we can't just tell the truth. That's that old female spirit in us. So we'll put a name. We haven't been that other woman had nothing to do with our breakup. Now, sometimes other women do have something to do with your breakup, But still, I'm telling you, it gets better. It really does. So you all try to let your children, because it only hurts the children. And the reason why I can say that because I experienced that, and I began to ask God. I said, God, why do you have me to go talk to him? He said, because a lot of stuff you didn't experience, and that hurt me when I couldn't be with my dad. My dad had to come out there to Howland Court with his shotgun. My dad had plenty money. Come out there to Howland Court with his shotgun to see us, take us to the movie. It used to be the drive-in movies back then out there where we consider Colonel Glenn now. Actually, my father there, I loved my father. I want to be around my dad. So it really does. It affects the children. So we're going to get off of that now. Come on, ladies. Okay, me, and I done what y'all asked me to do. So y'all need to tell me you all appreciate me or something. I had to talk about that because you all asked me to. Now, come on, let's go on in, women, and talk about what I need to see a time thing. Actually, I see one now. Let's talk about what we was going to talk about was dampers us. First of all, my phenomenal sisters, I want to really get serious because this thing is, it's bothering me. Of course, you can't be a real prophet if certain things don't affect you about other people. I'm seeing my sisters out of place. I think we women has got, and then I know we'll say, well, if the man step up, and I'm not saying, I'm not saying for us to just lay back and let your household fall down and let things around you fall down and just let the man take, and stuff. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that we as women need to take our place and become back feminine. That's the reason why I wrote this. I'm at home. We need to, I'm not saying enough feminine now. I don't have nothing against, I'm not here to try to slash or nothing. I don't know how you say it, the LGBT community, with the, I'm talking about the gays and that. Of course I can. Those who really know me know that I'm the one that really can't be against that. Well, I ain't gonna say not against it, but I'm saying I'm not against you at all. I have no problem with it. I have friends like that. I even have a child I gave birth to like that. Those, and that's and you have to talk about these things like that. My oldest. If my oldest walked in, which lives in New York, if my oldest walked in here to live in New York, you all would think my oldest was me. And so I deal with that. But I love it because I laid down and I gave birth to him. Okay? That's mine. So I got that out the way. Now, because I want my sisters to start being feminine. I'm not seeing enough feminine in my sisters. It's like we're trying to take on so much. We don't have to do all that. We was not created for a lot of things that we try to do. Even if it takes your brother, I don't like folks to even say we don't need a man. Yes, you do need a man. Now you might not need nothing to lay down with, to lay down with. I don't know what these women up in here doing. They all back in the background. I'm gonna have to bring them in. I'm gonna have to say what's on y'all mind. But anyway, but we were created for a man. We were created for a man. And I think that we should have a man speaking into us some kind of way, whether it's a pastor, whether it's your brother, you need some information because another woman can't tell you nothing about a man. That's why I can deal with the men that's around me. I'm gonna say it that way because when I say in my life, then y'all automatically give me some men. Y'all give me some boo. The men that's around me. So that's why I can deal with them because I had my uncles. I had my I grew up around my uncles, my men and stuff talking to us, and my granddad, and all of them speaking into us. We got the kind of family now. And I'm gonna say that now. This is for us, my blood family. We have the kind of family where we all can be in one room together, and we talking and saying things and stuff, and they correct us on things, and I told you the women in my family started really getting mad until my uncle told us, who was over my aunt's house one day, and he said, this was 2 years ago, and he said, y'all some good women. Men don't leave y'all in this family. And men don't. We some good women in this family. We was taught to be feminine in this family. Men really don't. This not a braggadocious statement at all. When we get a man, that man don't detach from us. You come around our family, all our exes gonna be at the party. All our exes gonna be at the barbecue. I'm telling you, at the barbecue. I know how to say it the right way in case my English major professors listen. All our exes will be at the barbecue because we were taught, and that's just because that's what we saw. And so therefore I can say this about being feminine, bring that feminine side out in you. We run it, and there's nothing wrong with doing the girlfriend thing, hanging out. I'm gonna tell you, I don't do it. I go places, I step into a place every now and then. Yeah. And back then, it ain't so much that I was hanging with no women. I was just going to the card game. I was going to the card game, or if not, I was going to the dope house. Whoop, daddy. That's what I'm doing. This water. It's some ice water. I should have put a lemon and some strawberry in it. That's what my nurse do. She puts lemons and strawberries and stuff. Fix it up for me, girl. but but what I'm saying is this right here. I want to see my sisters become more feminine, okay? Because a man, and I know the things that bring us, I got some snap out in the back, become more feminine. Let that feminine side come out. And, if that's a man, and I don't want to hear my sisters saying it all. I don't even do nothing. You mean to tell me he whooping Danny is laying up around you and coming around you and doing all that, and you don't need him to mop your floor? If anybody on there that know me, come and respond. I do not do floors. I don't know when the last time I mopped the floor. When the last time now I'm gonna say this because I've been had a man in the house with me for 30 years, and now I have my son. But trash. Huh? Outside, I went outside to get ready to go in my flower bed, and I was out there. They started counting. They said 1 minute, 2, bloop. I dropped the rate, came back in the house. I said, y'all need cutting. And he left at the center. I called my one of my best friends. I called her ex-husband. He keeps it done up there for me and stuff. I called him. I say, Rick, the yards and things need to be done. And if I don't have the money, he already said, he said, well, he keep a tab with me. But I'm just saying. And it's okay. I just get out there and do it for myself. But you all, it's okay if you do. But really, you was not designed for that. You was not created for that. Your body, it's nothing wrong with you doing it. But come on, baby, if you can be feminine and just be womanly, be that. Be that. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because, giving ourselves over, to the man. Then I want to talk in the area of us connecting with men. Every time we connect with a man, let me tell you something. And this is especially to those of us, because we are nurturers. We have womb. We was created to carry things and stuff. And every time we connect with one, we give them a little piece of our soul. And your soul is your will, your mind, and your emotions. That's what we do. And even I'm going to tell you, you're talking about love. I'm going to have to show you, I have to get this from this girl. And what it says is that, have you ever been loved without being touched? Have he ever made love to you? Have you ever had a man? Okay, I hear that. Have you ever had a man to make love to you without touching you? And it's a song that says, I want to make love without taking. Wait a minute, who sings this song? Gigolos Get Lonely Too. And just here recently, I realized really what that song was saying. And he was saying, gigolos get lonely too. He was a gigolo. He said, I want to be with somebody who really and truly knows. And I had this song because somebody was playing it for me. I come around and play. And they say, he say, gigolos get lonely too. He say, I want to make love without taking off my clothes. See, I want to talk about that too. Every time. So that lets you know that we was not created to do a lot of things, that a man should be doing, And it's okay. Ask your brother to do them. I'm gonna tell you, we women, we've got so much pride now. Honey, I don't need. I ain't studying. You know how we do. Baby, I ain't messed up about it. Baby, he can go on, baby. I ain't messed up. But honey, I'm gonna tell you, this one sister don't say that. I'll let her step down and say, baby, will you will you do that? Will you come in here? I give him the bottle to the sauce here, baby. Take that. Because honey, I won't be twisting my hair. Sometimes here, baby. I let him be the man. If it's a man around you, let him be the man. I guess, okay, I just heard that. So say it that way because I don't want nobody to get offended, okay? If it's a man around us, let him be the man. If it's your son, let him be the man. I told my son, so I'm not going back out in that cold. It's cold out there. And I'm not feeling too well, you all, today, for real. I said, I need you to go get this truck. I need you to go up there and get mama some more light bulbs because I want to set my studio where it be. See, I have my studio stuff. I own lighting and all that, everything. Mm-hmm. Me both plus too. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to go back out. And I told him, I said, now, son, you get up there and you put that light up there. And I told him, I said, now, son, you go. I said, now, I need you to go get that extension cord, too. I said, because I need Lady A to sit over here and do that. I said, and I need you to do that. Then his friend was here. And I told him, I said, and I need you to do this. Miss Patillo needs you to do this for her. Now, I put them young men to work. If it's a man around us, let them be the man. Let them be. Well, he won't do nothing. He won't. A Prophet K, he won't do nothing. He lay there, won't do nothing. Honey, a man want to be. That's why y'all gonna have to come. And I have the date now. I wrote it down. I think it's February the 9th. February the 9th. We're gonna have that session, and what I heard the Spirit tell me to for my sessions to be with you all is up and close with Prophet K, with the prophetess. Up and close with the prophetess. He told me that is what they call. Of course, I told you all yesterday that I had got a call. Someone want to book me to come to Oklahoma to talk to the ladies and stuff. Let him be the man. I hear you. Well, honey, he don't, Prophet K, you just don't know. He don't do nothing. This floor be black dirty by the time I wait on him. How you go fix him go fix that mop. See, y'all got something I'm going to teach y'all in that class. You fix that mop bucket, but I'm going to tell y'all a little secret now, women. You see, it's a certain way I'm going to have to say it because it may be some young ladies 18 and under listening. You go put that mop bucket, honey. You put that mop bucket smelling good. You should put that mop in there. You come, baby, come here, babe. Come here, babe. He come in there. What? You know, especially the grouchy ones, man. You know, I know they grouchy. I'm telling you all the experience, darling. We got some that got, what you want? What? You know, I know. We got some like that. Yeah. Baby, come here. Come here, babe. And it's a certain time. I'm telling you to move it. I'm telling you can move. Y'all men is not that hard to move. I'm telling you, they not that hard to move. Good man ain't that hard to move. I'm telling you, he not. And you should be with a good man anyway. Now, you ought to be with a good one anyway. You should have you a good one. I didn't say a perfect one. And then some in learning. A lot of these men learning because they haven't had a father to teach them. But how you get in there teach some things. With your time, baby. You said that my ring. Baby, you squeeze that mouth out for me, baby. You been a little bit right. He gonna squeeze that mouth out for you good. I'm telling you that. But see, like I said, may have young ladies watching me 18 and under, and certain things I'm just not gonna say during my live show. But you all have a little glimpse of what I talk about behind, doing the in my sessions, up and close with Prophetess K. You can move some things in your house and see, and I allow you all to ask questions. I'm gonna tell you, I haven't saw it. When I just be allowed to just do it the way that the Spirit tells me to do it, I always get good reports back from women. I always do. And then from the men, matter of fact, y'all see the men on there be asking me to come and say things. Like I told you, it must be something. I have to do something, right? Because I've never in my life, and I'm serious, I never saw no one. And I tell Greg, I say this all the time, I say, I don't even know what you went down there and filed divorce for. Tell me, why did you go file divorce? You ain't went nowhere. Well, a person when you and I mean this just this year, divorce was final. Just this year. In the spring. But you know what? And I mean, and he does what he want to do. I do what I want to do. Like I say, we have respect, and he called it co-parenting. Nobody puts nobody in front. He has respect for me, and I respect him. And he's around a lot, but and I told him, and he said, Karen, you talk about that. I said, yes, how many? He said, well, then you make sure you tell him the truth if you're going to talk to him. He said, because I'm going to come on one day with my water and oil and tell him about my water and oil ministry that I'm hearing God tell me about us. He told me, and I'm going to come and spray a little oil and water on people to get them right. I said, no, you're going to get some lawsuits on them people's clothes with oil and water mix. But, he know that I talk about these things. I told him, I say, and that was one of our things. One there was a problem in our marriage because Greg didn't know who he had married. He didn't know that I was a diamond in the rough. I can't fight the feeling. She was a diamond in the rough. See, he didn't understand that. He knew me as one day I asked him, I said, what make you happy? What could have made you happy? He said, go back to how you used to be. I said, you tell my little crack Karen. That's what I said. He said, He said, but just not getting, I don't want you on the streets no more. I don't want you out there partying and stuff anymore. And I looked, I said, baby, I can't be her no more. That was not, baby, that was 30 years ago. I'm not her. I say, I am a transformed. I've been delivered. This is me. Now he can embrace it. He couldn't then. It was too much for him. He didn't know. He just didn't see Karen like this. And then they asked him one time, he was asked, it wasn't really an interview, but asked him, he said, I don't know, I just take my hair out. He said, I don't know. He said, I don't even know how she just get out. He said, I never saw Karen doing these type of things. He said, I just didn't see this picture of her. And I would never say he's jealous of me. No, not by no means. But it intimidated him then. And now he can embrace it now. He'll say, now, girl, how much money we do? And he'll say, we. I said, we. I said, I thought I was exy wife. And so, and reason why I can say these things, and reason why I talk about me, I don't talk about no person, because I can't tell you all about no one else's life, because it may leave something out. And so I know from experience, I know from the natural experience and spiritually, that we as women need to be more feminine, because the things that's bringing us, that's tearing us apart, and that really dampens us and keep us kind of bogged down like this. Oh, I don't like to see women bogged down. It's men. And if you ask a woman, what's wrong with you? Or something that really can lay her on that sofa, and especially even, let's just say we have money. Let's just say we have money. And what can really gets her? I know our children bother us and all that, but being an addict or a man, you have all the money in the world, and a man can hurt you, baby, in a way that we're dealing with that now with one of our national nonprofits. His ex is all she doing so much, to actually, I saw dark spirits have entered her. She's hurt. That's what's wrong with her. She's hurt. And a simple I'm sorry sometimes, for the men that's listening, a simple I'm sorry. And that's what my ex-husband said. He said them 3 little words. He said, Karen, we couldn't even say them 3 little words to each other. I said, what was so? He said, I am sorry. Oh, you say I'm sorry real quick. Just those 3 little simple words, I am sorry. And do your best not to repeat those things to hurt her anymore. Because it takes a part out. I hear you. Of course, you all know I'm a prophet, not be listening, I be hearing Holy Spirit. It takes out of her. It takes out of her. And that's the reason why single women, for real, y'all, I'm beginning to ask God, which one should I carry? And which one should I be in? Over here, the single, or because I didn't commit adultery and all that, you say I'm still his wife. Which one? Because men around, I don't know which one. And actually, I'm really, and it's really talking to God about this, but for single woman, but as for in the natural, I'm a divorced woman. Down there at the courts, for that kind of court, say I'm divorced. But the God I serve and the Bible I read says that I'm still his wife. I haven't committed no adultery. I didn't do all that with him. I didn't mess up on my husband. That's something I didn't do. It's not a man out there can say that he ever messed with me while me and my husband was together in the house. But what I want to say is this right here. That's why he say for us single women to care for his things, do things and stuff. Because once we start connecting ourselves with that man, it takes out of us. And it's a natural, because he said that we would long for him. Women, you all remember I told you all that. Said we gonna long for him. So stop calling your sister stupid, dumb, and all that with her dumb self. She a fool for him. Well, baby, I might just be a fool. And I'm not talking about my ex-husband. Because like I said, me and my ex-husband, we friends, we co-parent. He just beats around a lot. So if I'm a fool, just let me keep on being a fool for I'm talking about for my new friend. Honey, if they said if you handpick, I used to hear him say if you handpick, long as you get picked by the right hand. And boy, this is a good hand here. So I just want my sisters, you all. I really wanted to talk to you all because these things it really bothers me when I hear, I'm seeing my sisters like this. You don't want to be feminine, you have to think I ain't doing nothing. I forget him. I don't need him. And I'm talking to those of us who need this. If you don't need this, chime up. Because I guarantee you'll need it one day. If you're a woman dealing with a man, you will need this. You will need this. I wish someone had told me. I didn't have women. I grew up in around an environment a lot of times where all the time the man wasn't. All you ever hear was that dog. He ain't nothing but old dog. He ain't this. He ain't that. I'll forget that. Then they call him the N word, the NEGRO word, and and all that. And I grew up hearing stuff like that. Baby, I ain't messed up about him, baby. I don't need him, baby. And God did not create us for that. And you just got up out the bed with him and you don't need him. I need you. I need you to go mop this floor for me, brother. Baby. I'm not condoning, like I tell people, as a prophet, I don't condone, I'm not fornication and all this stuff, but I know people do it. We as humans, we do it. So I'm going to talk to, God told me to go talk to my people as a whole, my daughters as a whole. Don't put it in no category, because when you put it in categories, you end up confusing people, and he is not the author of confusion. If he laying around there, you do need it. And if he ain't laying around there, if he cutting the mustard, y'all need to learn. Well, my cousin Sheila, she called it relations. If you having relations, you do need it. That's a lie. You do need it. Nothing but to put some gas in your car. Let him wash your car for you. Help him be a man, because he may not even know how. I'm telling you all, out of my 50 years, I have come to learn that a lot of men do things because they have not been taught how to be a man in the home, how to be a father to the children. They don't know. They don't know. A lot of them don't know. That's the reason why he say deal with her according to knowledge, okay? Because you stay there, y'all. I understand. I don't understand. Brother, let me help y'all out right now. Stop trying to figure this out. Y'all ain't going to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm a little hot about something right now. And when I get off the show, I'm going to call to see why my Taco Bell has not been dropped off. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting on my Taco Bell. My Taco Bell should have been here. He should have been here with my Taco Bell. He told me he'd be here. He told me he'd be off. He'd get off. Let me see, around about 6. He said it's 6:30. I know it's past 6:30. So that's what I'm saying. That's just me. I'm feeling human. That's just part of my personality. God gave it to me. And so a lot of times he don't even know. So don't try to figure us out. Let the man in your life hear this. Let your son hear it. My little daughter-in-law she'll text me I didn't ignore her text for 2 days. I said, girl, didn't I tell you? And I'm not going to tell you no more. Bill, just excuse me, y'all. That my son come out of they comedians. They don't act like they don't know how to be serious. And they always joking. And I say, and my father, I say, if you hear his pawpaw, his grandfather, I say, you can't be around them people and don't just sit up and laugh. I mean, you can't. You have to have a sense of humor to be around the Patillos. You have to have a sense of humor because they gonna pop a joke or something. And I ignored it for 2 days straight. I said, you don't. He not getting serious. I said, I doubt if he do. I hadn't saw his dad and none of the rest of them do it in 30 years. They like to, that's them. That's just, that's a part of who they are. They make up. And then you need to learn, get to know the person in your life. Get to know his family. He might not want you around his family. Hold on, because I didn't learn nothing about the men-in-law. Well, I'm going to say it like this right here. I don't be nice. Get to know. Try to learn something about, even if he don't want you around him and all that. Something about so you can know what you're dealing with. Because you may be just dealing, and I come to find out that once I met his father's side of the family, out of all these years, that they're very, they very private people. I mean, they say, and my children are like that. People ask me, they say, oh, why your children stuck up? I said, my children not stuck up. No, baby, my children are stuck up. My daughter told me the other day, my Lana Pooh, we was here for Christmas. She said, Mama, I'm tired of you saying I'm an introvert. Because I'm not an introvert. I'm an extrovert, Mama. I'm sociable. I say, well, Talana, I don't really see you too much talking to a lot. She said, Mama, I talk to people I like. I said, oh, okay. I said, so you kind of like your mom. I said, oh, so you like me and your grandma, huh? Which is my mother. And I thought, you will know, because I'm not a faker. I'm not a faker at all. I'm not fake. You will know if I'm really don't too much care for being around you. I ain't gonna say I don't like you, because I don't know too many people that I don't like, but that I don't really care to be in your environment. Be in your presence. You will know that about Prophetess K. And when my daughter said that, she say, and Mama, I just don't want to go around them and stuff. And I said, oh, you like your mommy? I said, so all this time, really, you was like me? She said, yeah. I said, oh, okay, baby. She was here for Christmas. She was baking the cake. We was having the mother-daughter. We was all here cooking and doing things. So my sister, I just want you to know, and let your man friend have that. And then for us, drugs, only thing I can tell you about if drugs are tearing you down, because I see some of my sisters where they're dealing with drugs and stuff. Y'all warming up their hand. Drugs and stuff. Try to get you some help. go to, because I know I have some sisters that's dealing with drugs and stuff, and one of them feelings was hurt, and because she couldn't get her children. She said, I've never been to the point where I couldn't get my children anything for Christmas. And of course, I never called her name. And I told her, I said, baby, come over here and pick up some money. Let's go. Actually, I didn't give her no money. I said, let's go to the store together. And we went to the store, and I said, come on, let's get these babies some Christmas things and stuff. We purchased the babies some Christmas thing, her children some Christmas thing. So my sisters, that's full as drugs and stuff, try to go to a rehab, start going behind the walls to AA, NA meetings and stuff, to try to work on yourself, because I'm going to tell you, drugs is only a symptom of our problem. It's only a symptom of our problem, you all. Drug is not the main problem or issue. It's only a symptom of our problem. And it's not healthy for us. It makes us worse off. So I think it's almost 7:30. It's time for me to get ready to chime off. I just want you all to know that. Now, me and you all owe me. I hope you all commented or something. You all owe me, because you all told me to talk about that, and maybe I can, because of course your baby mother is the one that watches me all the time, and so you want her to start letting you see the children. So hopefully she does start seeing the children, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can go and do something. And I'm gonna pray first and see if I can go personally, and because I don't want to get in no one's business, because like I say, I don't know what you done to her, and I wasn't there. I wasn't the sheets, I wasn't the pillow, baby. I wasn't the sheet, and I definitely wasn't the fly on the wall in the bedroom with y'all. Neither was I in the house with you. So I don't know how you have dealt with that woman and that woman's heart. I do not know. And that's another thing. Oh yeah, stop out. Women, stop automatically. I had to deal with this. I'm gonna deal with this too next week. Stop automatically saying that, oh baby, she don't do him right. Every time you meet a man and that man tell you the reason why he not with that woman, stop automatically saying that he with it, trying to make like it's the other woman's fault all the time. It may be her fault. She may have done something wrong, but stop taking his word all the time. Say, nah, honey, he told me she didn't cook. He told me she didn't do this. Girl, stop all that. Your man probably told somebody you ain't done some of the things that you have. Stop that. Stop being a sister man. Stop that. Because what you dishing out is coming back to you. If you're not already dealing with it, I done told you, I keep telling my sisters, sit down and do some analyzing. I'm telling you, go back down memory lane and see what you've done. If things going a certain way in your life, see, have you caused this in someone else, like one way or the other? Stop that. It's all about the solution here on Woman to Woman Talk with Prophetess Kay, and about women. We was not designed to do that. Girl, look how Sarah and the handmaid got along. Sarah wanted a baby. So I'm telling y'all, the women in the Bible wasn't doing that. Back then, I don't know where we got all this mess from, not sticking with each other and trying to, because you know why? It's all about the boo. Yeah, did you hear him curse her out? Baby, I wouldn't dare have a man to curse me out. I wouldn't dare. Well, yours may not say the curse word to you. I guarantee you, he probably laying up there not touching you. You probably ain't getting no. Yeah, Prophet K said it. Prophet K said it. And you know the reason why? Because you need to see yourself and stop seeing your sister and put your mouth on your sister about what she going through. If anything, embrace her and understand. Like on Coming to America, put a sock in it. The girl's in love. So y'all call me all you want to. Silly, stupid, crazy, whatever. Put a sock in it. Prophet K's in love. I'm chiming off. I love you all. You all join me next week at 6 p.m. live again. I do have, if anyone that needs to come into the woman to woman group home. Wow, I had a major visit today, and it was not. I thought it was going to be but it was pleasant. I have some haters out there. I mean, where did I get these haters from? My God, is it that serious? Wow. I thought I told you that I don't stop. I thought I told you that I don't stop. Because you know why I don't stop? Because I'm in Jesus. And when I said that, I meant that. And when I told you you couldn't stop me, you can't stop me. Because everything I do for Christ Jesus. Everything I do for God. I take care of these women out of my pocket. The state don't give me money. I'm state licensed, I'm state this, state everything. Unless I get a grant, I take care of myself. I pay everything myself. The utilities, the everything. I put food in there, I put food on there, and I get donations, true that. I'm just learning how to go and get assistance or help or whatever because of you, my hater. You blessed me. I didn't even know the things I had access to certain things. I put the food in my shelter for my women. I pay all the bills there. I bring them in. Everything. They come in, they don't have a quarter. Nothing. God blessed me. And he told me to do it. Like I told y'all yesterday. He said, he said he'll provide the fire. All you gotta do is bring my feet. Bring myself to the place. And he'll provide the fire. There's a song, a gospel song say, I provide the fire. Y'all bless me. My haters bless me. When the city and the state and all of them come out today, matter of fact, they called me earlier this morning. They say, "Oh, we was told we didn't have to come out. We didn't have to. We don't have to have a meeting with you." I said, "No, I want y'all to come on out. I said, y'all. I want you to come. Come on. I want you to come on up in woman to woman." And see, they walked up in there, and they say, "You." I said, "I don't get no fun." They said, "You mean to tell me you come out you do this on your own?" I said, "Uh-huh." I said, "Well, I get like some clothes donations and stuff like that." I say, but they say, "Oh, meet us Monday morning." Monday morning. I didn't know nothing about all that stuff, y'all. I keep telling y'all I was from Alico, from the projects. I didn't know these. I don't know these type of things that y'all thinking that we know. I don't know these. I don't know a lot of things about how to do this, do that. Only thing I know how to take care of business for us trying to get some helping people get houses and stuff like that. I didn't know nothing about the nonprofit, none of that. I didn't know anything about this stuff. And of course, the people that was around me, my family and whoever, they didn't tell me. I reached out to help. I reached out everywhere. The people I knew, I reached out to them for help. Can you tell me how to do this? Can you tell me to do that? But no, it took the city and the city officials and the state and the representatives to start calling me saying, "Miss Patillo, we're going to help you with this. Miss Patillo. That's what they kept saying. I'm chiming off, and God told me to come and tell you, my sisters, I want you all to start being family. If he around, let him be the man. Let him be the man. Inbox me if you want him to move. You know, some of y'all inbox me. They say, well, tell me what to do. Y'all tell me what's going on. Y'all know y'all do. And when y'all inbox me, I tell you what to do. We can't go live with that far. Okay? Oh, let's just keep it live. Let me go and call this man with my taco belly. I love y'all. See y'all next week.